I'm Reverend Fr Ignatius Omunagbe of the Catholic Diocese of Auchi, currently the parish priest of St. Peter's Catholic Church Ibillo in Akoko-Edo. Akoko-Edo is situated in Edo North of Edo State. You know, Edo North is a senatorial zone. You know, it's one of the senatorial zones. Yeah, Fr Odia is actually from Ogbona in Isako Central Local Government. He's from Ogbona. His full names are Father Christopher Odia Ogedengbe, 41 years old, and just barely. I think this year would have been his 10th year in the priesthood. Yeah, this year would have been his 10th year in the priesthood. I think he spent up to about 2 years or more at Dangbala, and he created the atmosphere for people to realize the danger of the Fulanis and their accomplices from across the borders, from Mali, Niger, and Chad that overran the gold mines of Dangbala at a certain point in time last year. So he was one of those who created the awareness, and those who didn't understand the import of the danger of having an influx of such a huge number of these people around, they were not so comfortable with him. But he carried out his prophetic ministry by boldly calling the community out to do the right thing. We are not saying that our economy should not improve. Our economy should improve, but it should be done. It should be done properly. That is why there is governance. A situation whereby every Tom, Dick, and Harry who are not indigenous people of this area coming all the way. Some of them were bold enough to tell everybody that they are not Nigerians, they are Malians. Some of them are from Mali, some of them are from Niger, some of them are from Chad. Normally, the bishop has the prerogative to make transfer anytime he wants, anytime necessity demands. You know, priests generally are very versatile people. You know, so the bishop, who is the chief shepherd of the diocese, normally, as the chief shepherd of the diocese, he knows when and where to pull priest out, you know, to take care of issues, you know, and at times routine transfer. So I wouldn't know. I can't really say 100% that may be the reason why the bishop transferred him. But the bishop does routine transfer at certain times in the diocese. Yeah, actually, when he was in Dangbala, we used to have dinnery meetings together, and he was really forceful about the plight of the people as regards the security of the people. You know, I could remember several times at our meeting, he raised issues of this sort, that lives and properties are not safe at Dangbala as at that point in time. So he created that awareness. And, you know, short-sighted people were complaining, oh, there's no problem about this and all the rest. But we are aware, because we are all in the same area, we are aware that women were being raped. And people were being threatened in that community. You know, the problem of contemporary society is living fake lives and telling lies. People are so comfortable at glossing over issues. And at the end of the day, when we gloss over some of these issues, they eventually come to bite us, because we fail to admit the fact and to deal with issues decisively as at the time they rear their ugly heads. He was aware. He was the parish priest there. Reports were coming to him that these people were terrorizing the indigenous people of the community. You know. I can deduce that. I can deduce that, but I think I don't have. We have to be factual. We have to be factual. I can deduce that because there were other sources of information available to us where we had collaborators, those who invited these people to their various gold pits, were busy making noise. The noise they were making was that these are just businessmen and all the rest. They're just businessmen. They were businessmen. Look, mining gold. They're not doing any other thing apart from that. But as a priest who is in constant touch with his people, a lot of reports were coming to him, and he was sharing some of this with us. His fellow brother priest was sharing some with us. We're aware of that. But for us to now think that may be the reason why he was attacked, I think that is left for security agencies to unravel. Because human life is precious. As the president's life is precious to him and his family, so every human life is precious to every human being and his family. So it is the duty of our security agencies to unravel the remote and extended cause for what happened to our priest, Father Christopher Odia. But ordinarily, there's quite a distance from Dangbala to where he was posted to. Can we now say these people are so highly networked to the extent that they could perpetrate this act? We don't have evidence. We don't have facts. But with the information we have on ground, that a Fulani man who was more or less a Megad was the one who went and invited his people. It's on social media. There's no need for us to. It's on social media that they went and invited people from Aviele, invited the killers from Aviele, the terrorists from Aviele. That means that Aviele is a den. It's a den of these terrible people. And actually, if you are driving past, you know that you at times you begin to wonder whether you are in Edo State. Our political elites are also involved. These people, I must confess, some of these Fulanis are smart politicians. They are smart politicians. They know how to play their games. In the sense that they know those whom to meet. They know those whom to meet, to offer one or two services to. Like, for example, some of our traditional rulers, we should, because the point is that I was at a forum where I admonished publicly that our traditional rulers should know that it is because the people are there. That is the reason why they are traditional rulers. If the people are being killed, they are being traumatized, they are being dehumanized, that their value is no longer appreciated. I made this assertion in a public forum recently, about 2-3 weeks ago, publicly before the traditional rulers, that some of them are complicit. They are keeping cows with these Fulani people. They keep cows with them. They come at. There are some gifts. The Anglican bishop of Akoko-Edo said it. There are some gifts that you must not necessarily, for the sake of your people, you must not necessarily receive. Bishop Oyekwe said so, and I took note of that. He boldly said that. There are some gifts you don't receive, because when you receive them, you've been compromised. You've been compromised. And once you are compromised, when it's time for you to adjudicate and to defend your people, your mouth, your feet, your hands are tied and sealed. So, it's not just only traditional rulers, my dear. Our elites are complicit. And it's time for them to wake up, to realize that they are elites and traditional rulers because of these common people. If these common people are being killed, maimed, traumatized, and dehumanized, then their value is no longer appreciated. We must be conscious of that. We must be conscious of that. It's unfortunate that we have been so bastardized to the extent that we have just come to accept what is happening to us as normal. Attack on lives and properties is not a normal thing. Let us not accept an abnormality to be a normality. And my advice to our people of Akoko-Edo is once again, unite. Put aside our differences and let us have homegrown defense system. Let us have homegrown defense system. And our traditional rulers and elites are in the best place to set this up, because it's obvious that governance has failed on all strata.